Hey again, it's me, Boo, and I'm back. Um, just waiting for my sex monkey to come home, and so we can go out to dinner. He had to work a little late, so I'm just waiting for him to come home, and we are going to go get some grub. I'm thinking Thai food tonight. That sounds really good. Anyway, so I was gonna knock out a few reviews. I got uh, some decant samples from Perfume Court come in a couple days ago. I've been wearing them around and thought I'd go ahead and knock out a video while I'm waiting. So, first one I was going to talk about was Frapin's Caravelle Epicee. My camera sucks, but I apologize, but there it is. This one is the top notes are a little on the sour, spicy side to me. Not really my cup of tea, but then it dried down. And it became kind of this masculine, Christmassy, leathery kind of a smell or something. So I just picture this either a guy or a girl dressed in leather, maybe they're bikers, and they're eating sugar cookies while walking through a spice market at Christmas. How is that for specific? But that is what I picture. I smell leather. I smell just a hint of like sugar cookie, or just a hint of it though. Like maybe it's just a little hint of vanilla in there or something. And the leather and the sugar cookie and the spices are kind of Christmassy spices, but they're kind of manly too. So I don't know, because Christmas spices I don't really consider manly spices. Manly spices I consider like what do I like, caraway seed and things like that, and Christmas spices more nutmeg and cinnamons. You know, even though those nutmeg and cinnamon can be in masculine fragrances, you know. This one is really unisex to me. Unfortunately, just like most of Frapin's, it tends to pull into the body, and projection isn't that great. Longevity's pretty good, but you know, that's been my complaint with just during the warm months with Luministe and with 1270, that they tend to dissipate pretty quickly in the heat. I'm really anxious for the cold. Okay, I'm not really anxious for the cold weather at all. I mean, one year here we had 9 feet of snow, so I'm not anxious at all. And people say global warming is bull. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, the colder weather is going to totally be the deciding factor for my Frappins, because right now they're in my favorites. But, you know, if they don't last in the colder months, you know, if they don't show a little better performance, I don't know, they may slip with me a little bit. So, anyway, back to this Frapin Caravelle Epicee. Tell you what's in it. Oh my gosh, I blow through the time babbling so much. So, it was launched in '07. Top notes are nutmeg and coriander. Middle notes are chili pepper, caraway, and guaya. I sound like a stuck record. Guaiac wood. Okay. Base notes are sandalwood, amber, patchouli, and tobacco. If somebody knows how to say that, will you please tell me? Because it is one A away from being spelled like guaiac, which is something as a nurse I would do. You put a stool sample on this little special piece of paper. It looks like a little litmus paper. And you put this developer on there, this guaiac solution, and it's telling you if you got blood in your stool. So I don't think that's the same wood. So if somebody knows how to say that, it really bothers me. I'm saying guaiac because I know that's not it. Will you phonetically put it below and phonetically spell it for me so I can say it correctly, because that one really irritates me. So anyway, Well, so that's why I get the Christmas and the masculine kind of thing. There's the caraway and peppers and nutmeg and coriander. You get all of that. And when it dries down, you definitely get the wood notes, all of them, and the amber. The patchouli kind of mingles in with the rest of the spices, so I can't say I get it specifically. And tobacco, I think the leaf tobacco might lightly be in there. It's nice. I don't think I'm going to buy a full bottle of it, but it is really nice. And that's Caravelle Epicee or whatever by Frapin. Next one I had high hopes. I had high hopes. And it really disappointed me. This Juliette has a gun. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I had a great day, so I'm a little silly, a little goofy, a little out of my head, and I apologize. But I'm a little hungry too. I think my sugars are a little low, so I'm a little whoo. So anyway, Juliette has a gun. Midnight Oud. Can you see it? Okay. I almost love this. I'm really into the oud notes right now. The oud and the vetiver and notes that I normally wouldn't really be into. I wasn't when I first started this journey a couple of years ago, when I started buying niche fragrances and special designer fragrances and, you know, fragrances that were harder to get and different and unique. I didn't like them at all. I pretty much stuck with, well, you know, I did buy some, but I put them in the cupboards and forgot about them and just rediscovered them, you know, a few months ago. But I love oud. I am crazy about it. There's one I'm going to talk about later. One of my favorite ouds is I'm stuck in a loop again. Oud Gourmet by M. Micallef. I don't know. That is, that is an oud. That is divine. And they also have a vanilla oud I'm going to talk about later that I love, but I am going to have to buy me a full bottle of that Oud Gourmet. Oh my God, it's fabulous. Anyway, and a strong oud. This one is a light soapy oud. And there's the signature rose scent, kind of the Lady Vengeance. Juliette has the Lady Vengeance rose in just lightly in the background, that kind of powdery, kind of almost metallic rose. What am I doing with the fingers today? I don't know what that's all about. I think it's just because I'm, you know. No, I don't know, so there's no way you can know. When I first sprayed this on, it was such a face slapper that I didn't enjoy it much at all. And then when the top notes burned out and it came down to the mid notes, it was a super soapy, and that dish soap kind of oud, like Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. It's a very soapy Neroli, and this is a very soapy oud. Am I going to buy a full bottle? I don't know. I may, because I kind of like the rose and the oud together. It's just that first hour, because I put this on probably an hour and a half ago again. And that first hour I noted that I didn't care for it a lot, but it's growing on me now. Oh man, I have such a long wish list. It's ridiculous. So let me tell you what's in it. Midnight Oud. Inspired by Oriental notes, includes accords of Moroccan rose, oud, amber, several sorts of musk, saffron, geranium, and patchouli oil. Rose is definitely a common symbol of the whole niche line, and this time it is combined with special, mystical oud, tacked in a wonderful way. Tacked in a wonderful way? Do they mean packed in a wonderful way? Whatever. Anyway, that's it. You know, it truly is a little, for me, a little oud, a lot of oud, amber, and rose when it dries down. Oh, it's growing on me. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, there you go. And, oh, and I'll tell you if anybody says it smells similar to anything, they do. I'll just give you the top three. Oud Queen Roses by Montal, Dark Rose by Check and Speak, or Arabian Nights by Jesus del Pozo. So that's that one. And the last one I'm going to talk about today, do I have time? Yeah, better make it quick though, is when I think I blew it, and I think this is a special edition, limited edition, and I try not to sample those. For one thing, they're usually way more expensive. And for the other, by the time I get around to doing a video about them, you may not be able to get them. So I feel like I'm just teasing you with that hint of something special and then yanking it away from you. It's like, no, you don't get to buy that. You only get to hear me say how fabulous it is. So luckily this one isn't fabulous. So that's why I'm kind of cool about doing the thing. This one, the top notes for me made a distinct bomb. It was really kind of a sour tuberose, that Michael by Michael Kors kind of opening, that bass slapper. Instead of a hula girl slapping me with a grass skirt like it is in Grand Mercy Park, this time I felt like a bride was beating the crap out of me with her bouquet. I mean, it was heavy, 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 floral. But now that it's dried down, it's kind of that spicy, ambery vanilla smell that I like so well, with just a hint of floral in the background. Unfortunately, oh, did I tell you what this is? Oh my God. No, I didn't. It's Bois 1920 Comme l'Amour, or Comme l'Amour. I don't know which one it is, but there it is. And it's Bois 1920. This is the one that comes in that silver flacon. It's solid silver. You know, most of Bois comes in glass, but this one is silver and it's solid. Anyway, it's really feminine the first hour or so. Really even too feminine for me. I mean, I feel like I have more testicles than is required to wear this. I mean, it truly is feminine in the beginning, but then once it dries down, I feel like it catches up to my testicles and becomes much more of a, I don't have testicles. I'm just using that rhetorically and metaphorically, just for all of you to know. Anyway, it comes across as more of that floral amber spicy that I love. Not my favorite. I'll tell you what's in it. Not my favorite because Sushi Imperial is my favorite by far, boys, even though I haven't tried many of theirs. I haven't actually done an official review on it, but I've talked about it so much that I feel like I've, overkilled with Sushi Imperial, so I'm not going to do an actual review on it. This one, Comme l'Amour, and it means like love. Top notes are Calabrian green tangerine, South African freesia, solar accord, Mirabelle plum pulp, white tea. Heart notes are sambac jasmine, Egyptian jasmine absolute, imperial gardenia, Brazilian syringa, wild lily, grass rose, pink pepper, JE. What the heck is JE? Base notes are atlas cedar, cyan benzoin, white musk, styrax, orchinox, and this was launched in 2011. Let's see if anybody says it smells similar to anything. No. So anyway, that is it for those, and I think I'm going to knock it off now because I think I hear my love monkeys pulling in the driveway, ready to take me get some grub. So anyway, it's been a good one, and everybody have a great weekend. And hi, Lady Donna. Hi, Tom. I'll see y'all later. Peace.